Sorority girls. What's the hottest tea that's ever been spilled? I was in the Kappa sorority house eating avocado toast with my girlies, clutching my iced vanilla matcha for emotional support when our chapter president Chloe sat down at the table. She was so clean girl aesthetic that her blonde hair looked perfect even when she was hungover. She gestured for the new girls to line up against the wall, a ritual everyone pretended was normal. Chloe's manicured French tip pointed down the line of pledges. Each girl stood straighter, sucking in their stomachs. Turn around, lift your shirts. I almost choked on my toast. Like, hello, Sophie, the newest pledge, literally started crying her eyes out, but Chloe just got closer. I said lift them. We need to see if you've been following your meal plans. I point. I have an insulin pump. I'm diabetic, Sophie whispered. Chloe's laugh was sharp and cruel. Sure you are. That's what they all say when they can't stop eating. Without warning, she grabbed Sophie's shirt herself, yanking it up. The medical device was clearly visible against Sophie's skin. A purple bruise surrounded the insertion site. Oh, Chloe stepped back, her face showing annoyance rather than remorse. Well, you should have disclosed that. Diabetes makes you gain weight anyway. You're cut. Sophie ran from the room, her sobs echoing down the hallway. That's when I saw Chloe for what she really was. A ratchet hoe who will become irrelevant the moment her looks fade. And I guess everyone felt the same way, because the entire dining room went silent. 20 girls sat frozen, forks suspended midair, processing what they'd just witnessed. Someone's mimosa glass trembled against the table. The pledges still stood against the wall, afraid to move. As soon as she left, Jessica's fist hit the table, making everyone jump. She didn't even check if there was lipstick in her teeth before speaking. That's it, she's done. The VP's usual composure cracked completely. Sophie could literally die without proper nutrition management. This was attempted murder wrapped in pink and pearls. The room erupted. Literally all the trauma came out at once. Amy mentioned the Jewish girl forced to sleep outside. Brittany described the shower recordings. Emma whispered about planted drugs. Being so open made our sorority actually feel like a sisterhood for once, lol. Miranda pulled out her pink laptop. I still have access to her Google Drive from when I was the secretary. She started clicking through folders and her face went white. Oh my gosh. The screen filled with folder after folder of cruelty. Weight tracking spreadsheets with girls' names and daily numbers, photos that should never have existed. Academic records marked with red annotations about who was too smart or not pretty enough. She's been selling our information, Miranda breathed. The Venmo transactions told their own story. Spring break pics, $500. Psychology notes, $200. Their most vulnerable moments had been sold like they were some pottery on Etsy. Like what? Amy grabbed her phone. My mom's best friend is on the board of trustees. She's calling her right now. The national board is coming tomorrow for reviews, Jessica said. They'll be here at 10 a.m. Then we have tonight, Miranda said. We stayed up all night. Girls who hadn't talked in months were suddenly sharing stories. The treasurer found 3 years of embezzled funds. We called every girl who dropped, transferred, or been cut. By 6 a.m., we had a Google Drive that would end that hoe once and for all. Sophie filed a formal complaint with Student Health Services at 3 a.m. Then came Monday morning. The national board was sitting there in their little suits, and Chloe was doing her whole president act. That ran through Beach really thought she ate, talking about exclusive standards and pointing at awards on the wall like she earned them. Before we continue, the headboard lady interrupted. We received an urgent email last night. The projector turned on. Chloe's voice filled the room. If you can't fit into a size 2, you're not a real Kappa. Video after video, girls crying during weigh-ins, the hazing she swore never happened, everything. What is this? Chloe literally shrieked. Jessica stood up. This is Sophie. She's diabetic. You tried to cut her for having an insulin pump. And then every single girl stood upper. We didn't say anything. We just stood there. 40 girls united for the first time ever. Like, okay, pussy slay. Anyway, the board lady was scrolling through her phone, her face getting paler and paler. Bank records, medical reports, 3 years of evidence. The door opened. Campus security walked in. Chloe Walker, you need to come with us. The dean is waiting. Her composite photo came down at noon. Like, they didn't even wait. By 3 p.m., she was expelled. Title IX violations, hazing, and embezzlement. And the best part was, I was coming for her sugar daddy next. Full story on channel, link below.